Yo, Zach Bradshaw, the Greensboro SEO Pro, back once again with another bite-sized internet marketing tutorial. So in this video, I'm just going to go over how to add users and manage permissions within Facebook. It's similar to other short videos I've done, and the main point is partially for onboarding, but also so that I avoid some situations like this that are not necessarily secure and probably not the best solution for anyone. So this happens a lot where a client just gives me access to their personal Facebook account so that I can come in here and manage permissions or do what else. But it's best if you don't necessarily ever share your Facebook password with anybody. And you know, I'm maybe a little bit more security focused than some other internet marketers, but there's a variety of things that just, you know, me being in here in this Facebook account, I've almost clicked on this notifications thing several times, even, you know, just based on my habits on Facebook and not realizing for a moment that I'm not actually in my account. A chat request could come up. I have actually had several like live notifications come up over here that started to play as well. There, you know, it could happen while I'm doing this video, but I'm just going to show you how to do this because it's not necessarily easy to figure out because Facebook pages have so many options, but it's a fairly simple step-by-step process to follow in order to update your page roles. So you go to your Facebook page, go to settings. Once it loads, you just ignore all this stuff so your brain doesn't start to bleed with all those options. You click on the page roles over here on the left, and it will bring you to this. Now, I've already requested within the business manager through Greensboro SEO Pro access to her account, which is slightly different, but now I'm going to add myself using my personal email and assign myself a role. Just quickly to go over these roles, a jobs manager will only be active if you're using Facebook's newish, I guess, recruiting tools that you can have, but most people, as you'll see in this account, are probably only going to have the 5 here from admin down to analyst. And these two, advertiser and analyst, are mostly all about ads, and you know, this one is to look at ads, this one is to edit ads essentially, and that is through the Facebook page. Then you also have, as opposed to through the business manager, which is slightly different. So the moderator is somewhat like a community manager. They can respond to messages, but they still can't post, and they, you know, can do, you know, create ads and do some other things, remove and ban people, stuff like that, but it's not quite it's not as useful, in my opinion, as an editor, even, because they can actually create and delete posts, right? So they can like create activity that may lead to some of this community management. Now, for a big brand, you may just need a couple of moderators to handle comments and stuff like that. But it seems like these overlap pretty well. And then if you really trust someone, and if they have like a team that they may be adding, or, you know, there's a variety of applications why you may need an admin, which is what I'm going to set myself to on this account. That's the top level permissions. Now, keep in mind, when you go to set someone as an admin, as you'll see in a moment, they can steal your page. They can, not only can they adjust everything, but they can remove you as an admin. They can remove you as a user completely. And this is, it's built into Facebook like this for a reason, so that somebody can create a page and then give the page off to somebody else, be completely removed, and that person is now the admin to it. But it's not necessarily secure. So you need to make sure that if you're setting somebody to an admin, that you really trust them. In this case, I'm doing it for my client. You know, she gave me her password to her account, so it's okay, right? You know, in my opinion, if she, you know, she'll see this video, if she feels like she wants to bump me down to editor, she can. But again, I can add my team, their personal Facebook accounts, if I have admin permission. I can't do that from an editor. So once you enter in your email, you have to select yourself. You can't just like enter in the email like that and try to add it. See, the button stays grayed out. But once now I have to delete it, actually. Don't make fun of me for my Yahoo email I made when I was 16. Now that it's typed in, I actually have to select my profile, so Zach Bradshaw, and now the button is ready to go and I can change it. Now I have to enter her password in order to do this again, so I'm going to go ahead and end this video, but this will prevent you from having to give your password to somebody, in case that you want to add them as a admin, an editor, an analyst, an advertiser, whatever the case may be on your Facebook page. So like my stuff and subscribe if you want to. If not, that's cool too. Of course, if you need help with SEO, I'm here to serve you. And until next time, I love you. Peace.